Hey, today is the day say hey may pay trade K made paid made rate JHSDF BJHS.
Hey, today we are going to look at, react to, and rate some AI generated images or AI art. So we're basically going to scroll Pinterest and look at some AI art. Okay, this is really very creepy and I'm not going to be able to sleep for the next few weeks. This looks like Chucky, really old and child at the same time, and his hand looks like a piece of cloth that is like clumped up. Why is there the face of a woman, like a dismembered head? Okay, I give that one 0 out of 10 because that's so creepy, to be honest. Okay. That looks pretty realistic. We should put a motivational quote on this one. Now that looks pretty good, to be honest. From first sight it looks really good and there's this dramatic lighting and the palette is warm and cold colors. But the moment that we zoom in, we start to notice that the details are not really believable and there are patterns that just do not make any sense. The details are so many, but they're really not anything that you can grasp or understand. The columns do look like columns, but even the geometry and the patterns in them looks pretty off. There's this Greek sculpture, I think. At the bottom it starts melting and turning into this yellow slime, dripping down into this river. I would say it looks pretty good, but it does not make much sense. Oh no, is that what people are using AI for? That looks like she has a bag of potatoes tied to her neck. Now the body here looks pretty believable, and the problem is that the cloth does not look like actual cloth. The hands are sort of melting into the cloth. I can't tell if the hand is a hand or it's a part of the cloth. And the weird thing that I found is that the artist is just like writing her name, putting her signature or his signature, even though this artwork has been taken from an AI generator which has snatched millions of artists' work. So why not put the signature of millions of artists in the back? Well, like, why put your signature? It's kind of cringy, but okay. This fairy looks pretty good, even though the toes are stretched out a mile long. The light and the shadow is looking pretty good and the color palette is good as well. The patterns in the wing does not look consistent. And what's up with the face? Okay, this thing again. Okay, why is the breast like coming out of here, like from the back? That's serious anatomy problems. This looks like the stairway towards heaven, and actually it's shocking how the texture looks pretty oil painty. It looks pretty realistic. Not realistic as in hyper realistic, but I mean it looks like an oil piece. Now this stairway is a very interesting concept leading towards genie lamp or matryoshka if you're Russian. But I think if like someone just takes this concept and turns it into an oil painting, actually puts it on canvas and fixes all the mistakes in the stairs, all the issues, then it would be a pretty good concept. This is weird. It looks like the face of a child on the face of a 20-year-old with a lot of silicone. 2 out of 10. Now these right here are really similar, even though they are from different artists, but I'm noticing that there's a lot of repetition with AI, and this is because it's not an individual creating their own art with their own style, but it's taken from a database, so there is a lot of repetition. Often the styles, even the colors and the textures look pretty copy-pasty. This woman with the rose-colored corset looks like a game art concept for a character. Very nice from far, but when you get close to the hand, how many fingers are those? 1, 2, 3, 10 fingers for every hand. Even the chest does not correspond to real-life anatomy, and these collarbones look wrong. But if somebody comes and fixes this like a lot, it would look good if it gets fixed. I give it, if fixed, 8 out of 10. Oh no, not those stuff again. What is she holding? Hide your kids.
Obviously, we have rapists in Lincoln Park. So hide your kids, hide your wife, and hide your husband because they raping everybody out here.
Reptilian with effed up 1,000 billion eyes and a weird brain poking out of the skull. Now, when I opened this, it actually did not look like AI. First 0.1 second, I thought it's photography and I was like, wow, that girl is so pretty. But then my brain was like, okay, that's not realistic, like fully realistic. So that's probably a digital art. When I just looked down a little bit, I noticed the hand and the jewelry patterns, and then I realized that it's AI. For some reason, AI just does not know how to draw hands correctly. Plastic surgery gone very, very wrong. That one's good. I just found it cringy that some of those AI artists put their signature. Why? Like, you didn't do that with your own effort. Be right back. It's cold. Look at this amazing cup that my brother got me. It basically changes color depending on the contents and the temperature. It says in Bulgarian, Човек и добре да живее, все някога среща Maria. Basically, what that means is even if a person is living very well, at some point in life we'll meet Maria. And then there's like the little devil tail and ears right here. They don't show yet the devil horns. Let's keep going. By the way, check out those really cute motivational quotes I put on my own photography. I made those designs and put motivational quotes because I realized that you guys really like them and I'm getting a lot of sales on these things. So I made a bunch more and now they're available on my Redbubble page. You can check them out. I'm gonna leave the link. Next. This girl, ruffly arms and all that, looks like realistic anime. I could not tell that it's AI except when I noticed the armpit has some anatomical issues as well as the clavicles, like these two bones right here. But everything else looks pretty believable. Even the fabric looks good this time. So about that girl, Ryolka, I found that on Pinterest and I got pretty annoyed and I kind of bullied her. I know this is like really mean. I went and I was like, okay, what? This is a giraffe neck right here. Why not give credit to actual world artists or something? Why slap your name on it, right? Man, I got really pissed off. So I wrote some really mean stuff and I checked out her Instagram. Turns out that all comments are disabled. Artists are just pissed off. Yeah, and then I found out that the comments that I put on that I uploaded on the Pinterest pictures were deleted. Yeah, well, I guess I deserved it for the bullying. If you look at every single AI generated portrait, it's gonna look the same. All of them, they like the same face, copy paste, perfect symmetry, Barbie face, no uniqueness, even the same overblended technique. You could easily tell if it's AI. I mean, I'm noticing that AI also has a problem with drawing hair. When AI draws hair, it just looks like little pieces of cloth stuck together. Doesn't really look like individual hairs tangled into each other and flowing down, but instead like pieces that are, I don't know how to describe it. Doesn't really look like hair. What we're gonna do is generate some AI stuff ourselves. Let's try. Motivational text or quotes on mugs, for example. Let's try that. Oh wow, that looks good. It's like neon and cyberpunk. That's awesome. Yeah, actually, I'm interested what text did AI come up with. Wait, is that Swedish? Stud, luo, iwo, studil, inst, viundan? Do you know this language? I mean, it looks like English, but not really. What? It doesn't make sense. Kuduha, studoyo. Wow, so motivational. Studelftkinft. Oh my god, I can't, this is so funny. I know what people like. Let's try a tapestry with a mandala. For example, a pink blue tapestry, my favorite colors, and it will have like a mandala on it. I mean, people love that. Let's try. Let's see what AI comes up with. Really? Those patterns do not look very Mandela? Like actually Nelson Mandela? That is not what I meant. 3 out of 10 here. Let's generate a face. It says that I can do an AI face generator. Let's try to generate that. What if I can generate myself? Would that work? If AI knows me and can generate me, then that means I'm pretty famous. Let's see if AI thinks I'm famous. Wow, that's not me. That's so feminine. Okay, I agree. I am feminine. That's me. I agree. And even if you look at the face, the eyes look so much like my eyes, and the nose as well. Maybe only the lips, the bottom lip, that's like definitely not my lip. But I'll take it. You know what? I give that 10 out of 10. Let's generate a chair shaped like a watermelon, but colored like Harley Quinn and Joker. Wow. Okay, that looks cool. I mean, these two do not look like chairs, but okay, whatever floats your boat. How about we make a rat holding, okay, a notebook with an alien sitting in the background. I think I clearly said holding the notebook, not sitting on the notebook. And I think I clearly said alien. Where's the rule of the thirds? Well, like, why is the rat like pointing out of the canvas? Half of its face is not showing. Come on. The composition sucks. 1 out of 10. AI voice generator. What type of work do you do? E-learning, content creator? I don't know. Author. I like that. Say, hey, may, pay, tray. Put like little numbers and whatever. Let's see if AI can do that.
Hey, today is the day say hey may pay tray K made paid made rate JHSD FB JHSH.
Hello, I'm Arch Thank you for watching this video.